Before I get into what I'm about to get into, I just want to make sure that each and every one of you guys hit that like or dislike button on this video. Put some full court pressure on that notification bell so you can be notified each and every time I upload a video or go live on my YouTube channel. And first things first, James Harden and the Houston Rockets just got their asses kicked not once, but twice against the reigning defending champions led by LeBron Ramon James and Anthony Davis in the Los Angeles Lakers, right? And he had this to say at the podium. DJ, roll that clip.
Good enough. We don't obviously chemistry, talent wise, just everything, and it was clear. Like I said, these last few games, I love this city. I literally, have done everything that I can. This situation is crazy. It's something that I don't think can be fixed. So, yeah, thanks.
Now, I know a lot of people are not going to say it, but I am because that's why I'm E-Thriller. I say shit that people are scared to say. James Harden has basically quit on his team. And I just got to call a spade a spade. Even though he's my guy, even though he's one of my top 5 favorite players to watch in the game, James Harden has quit on the Houston Rockets. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. It is what it is. What the fuck y'all want me to do? Lie? Because when I look at his stat line, over the past, 6 or 7 games, this is not maximum effort. Okay, let's go back to December 31st against Sacramento. He had 33 points on 10 of 24 shooting, 6 boards, and 8 rebounds. That's a James Harden game, right? The game after that, he didn't play, right? On January 4th against Dallas, he played 38 minutes. He had a whopping 21 points on 5 of 17 shooting with 10 dimes. The game after that, against the Indiana Pacers, James Harden had 15 points on 5 of 14 shooting and 12 dimes, right? On January the 8th, against the Orlando Magic, he followed up that putrid performance by the Pacers with 15 points, 6 of 13 shooting, and 13 dimes, right? And then the last 2 games have been against the reigning and defending NBA champions and the Lakers. And the first game he played 38 minutes, 20 points on 7 of 14 shooting, 6 boards, and 9 dimes. And then last night's game, he played 31 minutes, which was basically another blowout. 16 points, 5 of 16 shooting, 7 boards, and 6 dimes. Now, let me just say this. Everybody knows that James Harden is a walking 35-point piece player. Period. End of discussion when his heart is in it. But this just lets me know right here, y'all, that this man is not giving maximum effort. And I don't know if his beef is with management. I don't know if his beef is with the team and the chemistry or the personnel that they have. I don't know if he finally realized that that small ball shit is not going to work. I don't fucking know. But one thing I do know is this makes him look so bad, y'all. Because let me just give you the breakdown of who James Harden has played with. He has played with Kevin Durant. He has played with Russell Westbrook, not once, but twice. And Russell Westbrook won it out. He has played with Chris Paul, arguably his best running mate that he's had in Houston. I'm willing to say that. And not only did he have Chris Paul, he had Carmelo Anthony as well. And they scapegoated him and made him seem like he was the problem in Houston. Okay? And now he has John Wall. And let's not forget about Dwight Howard. He had him before anybody. And that didn't work. Dwight Howard wanted out. Okay? D'Antoni is gone. Daryl Morey is out. Okay? The only remaining pieces that has been in place with this whole Houston Rockets experiment is Eric Gordon, PJ Tucker, and James Harden. It's as simple as that, y'all. James Harden is the common denominator when it comes to the Houston Rockets' lack of success. And if you're the Houston Rockets organization, what the fuck are you waiting for? Because not only is this going to hurt your chances this year, But this is setting a bad precedence for the current team moving forward. How do you think John Wall feels? And speaking of John Wall, let's hear what he had to say after hearing what James Harden had to say. DJ, roll that clip.
End of the day, a lot of guys here want to compete at a high level. And like I told everybody tonight, and I told the guys before, when the 1 through 15 guys all on the same page, they commit, they know their role, they know what they want to do, they know what they want to get out of this, that's the win, you all will be fine. But when you have certain guys in the mix that don't want to buy in all as one, it's going to be hard to do anything special, do anything good as a basketball team. I've been on those teams. In my 11 years been in the league, I've been on a team like that my first 5 years where it was all about me, not about the team. And that hurts. And it brings everybody down. So when we can get all on the same page, we can be something good here. And we can't dwell it down on it because it's only been 9 games. Like, come on, man. You want to jump off the cliff off of 9 games? There's a lot of basketball still be played. End of the day.
Now, I totally agree with John Wall as far as, a team is never going to be able to win if everybody doesn't buy in, blah, blah, blah. But let's just keep in mind, this same cliff that John Wall is talking about after 9 games, because we all know who he's talking about. He's talking about James Harden. James Harden has been with the Houston Rockets organization for about, 8 or 9 years now, and he hasn't gotten it done. He's seen everybody come and go, whether it was his fault or not. I say it is. It is what it is. He's ready to leave as well because he doesn't see him winning a championship with the current pieces he has in place. And I don't think there's any harm in that. Hell, it makes him look bad, but hell, I can't knock the man for wanting out because the writings has been on the wall. He should have known this shit 4 years ago, to be honest with you. I think he's 4 years too late. I mean, after Chris Paul went down against the Golden State Warriors, that was James Harden's last legitimate shot to win the championship, y'all. It is what it is. The proof is in the pudding. So basically, James Harden has already quit on this team because shooting 16 times and 14 times and 13 times is not James Harden basketball. I don't give a damn what none of y'all say. And to be honest with you, I really don't understand why the Houston Rockets decided to let D'Antoni walk because Coach Silas is basically running the same style offense, if you ask me. So maybe James Harden said, okay, you let this coach go and you bring in another coach that's practically doing the exact same thing. No different than you letting Russell Westbrook go and trade him for John Wall, who practically does the same fucking thing, even though John Wall has looked pretty damn good. Hell, a lot better than what I thought he would look. They basically are the same player, though. It is what it is. And James Harden is looking around and saying, hey, I've already done all of this shit. It hasn't gotten me anywhere. And oh, by the way, I'm in the Western Conference, which is loaded. So there's absolutely no way that James Harden is going to win with this team. Even though I like Christian Wood, even though I like John Wall, even though Boogie has looked decent when he's not getting tossed out of games. But the experiment is over. It's time to blow it up. If I were the Houston Rockets organization, I would sit James Harden down until I find a deal. It is what it is. But once again, I want to thank everybody for watching this video. If you haven't done so already, drop a comment below. And do you think James Harden is going to get traded? And if so, where to? And hit that notification bell. And just like that, your boy E Thriller, I'm gone. Holla.